What is up, YouTube? This is Ender from War and Glory bringing you our latest recap. This was week 1 of the CWL Invite Playoffs. We did match the Swarm. Did miss a recap from the last week of the regular season. That was against the Swarm also, and they had our number both weeks. Can see here getting a pretty blowing 6-star defeat. Surprisingly, Destruction was pretty close. We did kind of have a crazy last minute with 4 attacks going in, where best case scenario could have got us, I believe, 111 stars. 2 of those were high percentage 1 stars, so fell pretty short there. And then another 2-star that we wanted to be a 3. Turns out, of course, the 111 would not have brought us the victory anyway. So hats off to the Swarm. Really nice war on their part. Do want to give a shout out real quick to Stitch for getting a 10v10 against the Swarm last week. Very pretty 10. Unfortunately, was not able to recap it. I do have 4 pretty attacks here to show you. Good amount of variety too. Let's see. So we will go in here first with Conor on his TLW account. If memory serves correct, I'm pretty sure this base was 99% on its fresh attack by Chris, and then took us a couple times just to replicate that attack and get that extra 1%. But Conor does get the job done here, running a bitch attack with a queen walk from 3 o'clock to 12. Really nicely done. Super plan by Chris to begin with. Great execution by Conor. Does have the double poison for that enemy queen and loon. Interestingly enough, is going to let his bowlers and Barb King beat through a wall so that he can double jump that second Inferno. So the attack slows down a little bit there in the middle, but does get that crucial second jump into the Inferno so that Barb King is able to take it out. I was able to hold on to that BK's ability for quite some time, so no problem there, even jumping into the big bomb. The Bowler Witch flank from 6 to 9 did a very good job, not much out there traps-wise to slow that down, so no troubles there. Queen does have plenty of point defense on her and has to pop that ability a little prematurely. I think on some of the earlier raids, the core, those 2 expos were taken out by that core kill squad, so Queen dealing with a little extra heat here, still gonna be close, but does have the witches and queen power to get through and get to those last 2 expos. So those expos are gonna be distracted by those skeletons for quite some time. Hound does finally pop, but plenty of force power there for Conor to finish with the triple. So nice attack there, very fun to watch. And coming up next, we will have a Queen Charge Hog attack. This is by Clos here on his Ange account. Easily my favorite attack from this war. Beautiful attack all the way around. We had this a couple times and kept timing out. So Clos does a couple things here to speed up that attack. I really like this Bowler and Wizard here. Not only do they get that army cam, Bowler bounce a mortar, Bowler bounce a couple other buildings, get this town hall down with the Bowler bounce onto that archer tower, and that Wiz is just slow enough so that Bowler is able to down that archer tower. Pretty cool there. Get a queen walk from 9 to 12, has that BK out in front to force that queen inside, does have a successful wall break there. Going to rage that queen up as she is moving into quite a bit of point defense. Enemy Lalo comes out, able to drop a poison on that loon, and just the Expo targeting the queen now, and does send in 5 or 6 hogs to not only take out that Expo that's on the queen, but also just enough to take out that bomb tower, which is going to be nice for his hogs later on. So as soon as that happens, that hound does pop, sends in some easy wall breakers to clear space to wall break into that second compartment here. Pretty easy wall break there, nothing able to target the wall breakers. So that queen will step up, and with the ability is able to get the enemy queen and that back end inferno, able to direct target that first inferno, knows where the giant bombs are, so rages into that first inferno with a heal coming out the back end. Getting those wizards down very quickly, that was pretty crucial here as time was an issue. Does have that skeleton spell on some of those back end point defenses to help distract while those hogs are coming through with that back end heal. So really nice use of that skeleton spell there. You're seeing that a little bit here with these hog attacks, just like you'd see giants tanking for defenses on the perimeter. So very cool to see. And does have just enough hog left over to finish the defenses. Of course, that Barb King is going to take him out, and that Barb King is screwing with Clos Archer Queen here. Very frustrating, especially when this attack keeps timing out. We got that Queen going back and forth, just trying to take that Barb King down. Finally does, and then walks all the way outside the base again to go around to that perimeter. So just barely made it here with time. I think 1 or 2 seconds to spare, but a beautiful queen charge hog attack nonetheless. And I, for one, am super excited that we're seeing hogs more prevalent at Town Hall 10. It's always a fun attack to watch. Do have 2 Town Hall 9 attacks to showcase here. The first, Rohan coming in with a queen charge on 22. So it does use that baby dragon to funnel, has a giant to tank for his wall breakers, and that king on the town hall to ensure at least the star. No, just kidding, to get out there and force that queen inside the base. Across the board, obviously not our strongest war, especially the last 2 weeks. Kind of a bummer seeing as how we were performing the last 5 weeks or so before that at the top of our game. Just kind of came crushing down at the wrong time of the season. But still a nice season for us nonetheless. We're glad to get our feet wet in the Invite League and make the playoffs. So, of course, we are looking forward to Season 3 to advance further and hopefully take down that championship. It does have a wizard here that's going to get sprung, so no help with that lava hound there. Nines especially started off this war crazy, going 11 of 12 or something like that, and then what I'm hearing is Adam jinxed them on the stream, so kind of suffered after that. Did just get the 2 10v10s, so frustrating when we're used to getting around 5 at least, especially the weeks before, 5 plus. And then our Town Hall 11 game was still as strong as ever. Did have 1 dip fail out of 9, so not bad there, and we really were just throwing out some crazy plans in the last few minutes here, so no fault there. Went for an 11-11, wasn't able to get it. It was close. Does have the Troll Tesla here, and fortunately is going to pop that Hound for Rohan to help with cleanup a little bit, but no issue of time here even with that Queen charge. So nice attack by Rohan, and we will sit back and watch one more. This is going to be Mr. 305 going in on their 29. Really cool here to use the baby dragon at the beginning to take out the CC. It's a CC that obviously can't target air attackers, so 10 troop space to help with a funnel and take out the CC for free. So really nice job there. Has some golems at 8 and 10 o'clock with some wizards to funnel. Going to jump straight in at 9, headed right at those 4 air defenses and the enemy queen. Does have the CC bowlers. And Mike just crushes this base. I was fortunate enough to catch the end of this live and rewatched the beginning very quickly. Fun attack to see. Kill squad gets obviously all 4 air defenses, and he's going to go without hounds, just loon in the rest of this base with a couple hastes. Really at this point has more than he needs out. Going to heal and poison at that back end there around 3 o'clock, and still has 7 loons, 2 wizards, and some minions in the camp. So just absolutely crushing this base. We will fast forward through that. Yep, Mike gets a little CWL in there, looking good. So nice attack there. Very fun to watch. So again, that is it for the second season of the CWL for us. So we will have a couple arranged wars in preparation for the next season. So we will keep coming out with some recaps and some more spotlights. But until then, peace.